What's up, guys? So we have another replay video for you. Today we're going to cover a few of them because, well, we didn't get matches in because people kept rage quitting. I did find something out though. These videos not only are good for showing you guys how I play the deck and how to learn the deck and little ins and outs, but you can see other decks and learn lessons like things not to do, which we'll cover one of those here where he made a slight misplay, and he did admit he's newer with the deck. So we'll cover that once we get to it. If you want to play in tournaments like these, I keep letting you guys know we're over doubled in size in the last couple days on our Nerd Nights Gaming Facebook page, where we hold really great prize tournaments. We have a few free tournaments actually, and today we just concluded with our first weekly local. It's a free tournament on EDO Pro, as like 50-minute rounds, just a local for everyone. We will be running another one Monday, so come find that Facebook group. There's a link in the description below. And if Monday's too far away, tomorrow you can use the other link down below. They will be labeled separately for the Nexus Championship Series. Don't let the name fool you. It's also on EDO Pro, and they run an identical tournament Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central. Nerd Night Gaming, ours starts at 5 p.m. Central. But yeah, 6 p.m. Central, Wednesday night, I plan on playing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I've played in 2 so far and came in 2nd and 3rd, respectively, with Pure and Synchro Cybers. So, not sure what build I will take this week, but I guess we'll put a poll up in the group and see what you guys want. But without further ado, let's get to some replays. So we see Oviraptor. Okay, and now here, true, he could have Miscellaneosaurus, which, I mean, he does. Just showed you guys. But, so the odds of opening Oviraptor and Miscellaneosaurus is, I think, like 9.8%. So I'm going to take those odds. If I can get rid of his normal summon, stop the effect, everything, I'm going to go for the Gamma. I will do this basically every time I get the chance because I'm going to gamble on the 90% that he doesn't have Miscellaneosaurus. Too bad, I'm pretty sure Dinos have that built-in effect where they always open Ovi and miss. So we don't quite get it what we wanted. And now he's going to just start to go off, and we're really kind of at his mercy here because we can't do much of anything. Gamma still summons because at least I'm 99% sure it still would. It just would not negate or destroy since his cards would be unaffected, but Miscellaneosaurus does not negate it. And since Gamma's not a if you negate it special summon type deal, so now we see him getting here. This is where he made the mistake. So I understand if he wants to keep extending by popping Baby. So pop Baby to keep extending book my cards. But unless you're gonna make a really good play, don't do that because now I have Gamma and Driver, and they're set still, and he's not going to make a great follow-up, especially because he just ends his turn right there. So I essentially have a level 8 Synchro sitting here on my field. And I can do my other plays, force him to book me, then flip him and go. So I would not recommend doing that at all. He thought you could negate a kaiju like that, but you can't, so nonetheless, summon Chaining our Fear to block his, I believe that one's Dolka, right? Yep, okay. So chain blocking his Dolka. Searching our Repair Plant since we have our Hertz in the hand. Going for our Fortress, and then going into our Mega Fleet. He was a little late sending the kaiju. Flipping both of those. And then he Nibiru's us. So that kind of hurts, but not too bad because we still have Repair Plant and essentially Galaxy Soldier and Hertz in hand. And if you look, we're going to have a massive token. Well, not necessarily massive, but big enough token, I guess. Defense is not a whole lot, but puts a token in defense. Avi. 22 defense, 6,300 attack for anyone who was wondering. But now we're going to go into our Galaxy Soldier play and try to avoid these 2 zones if possible. Too many decks run Anima, and it's just free. So that's actually what we're about to do to him. So we go there, making our Nova, bring back our Hertz, go into our Infinity, and then we're going to go into our Nima and equipped his Nibiru. So now we're going to swing for a whole bunch of damage, and we have a really big rock token sitting on our field. And he ends up quitting, and we win that one. So let's get to the next one. So here we have the next one. And as soon as I see Union Hanger, I just get excited because it's free win. I mean, there is actually the ABC FTK running around right now, and if you see my hand, I can't do anything about it. So that would actually really have sucked if he had done it, which he does not, so that's a good thing. Now we're going to go ahead here, kind of just let him do everything he can. Luckily we do have a kaiju in case he puts out something that is not a machine monster. I know they at least used to go with the Griffin lock and stuff. I mean, that was a long time ago. I don't know if they still do, but anyway, so Infinity, and then obviously bringing out his Dragon Buster. And I could just make a Mega Fleet, obviously, and that would be really, really easily. But as soon as he does that, I mean, honestly, I really should have just made a Mega Fleet. But especially drawing into our Galaxy Soldier, I don't need Core Search, but we're going to Chain Block with Fear. But even if he had, say, Impermanent set, we don't need it because we have other light monsters in hand. So now we're going to Normal Core, Chain Fear, so he cannot negate it with Infinity. So he does negate the Fear, however, and then we'll see he chains, or on Resolution, sorry, he didn't chain Buster, discarding to banish our Core, but we're already in a really good spot. Even if we didn't get our search off of Core, well, we're still good. So we use that, get to our Hertz, doing Galaxy Soldiers and hers things now, going for our Nova. Probably the easiest matchup we have out there at ABC. I actually lost one at a regional once, though, because the Griffin lock we were talking about, had I summoned my Rampage to this zone right here with his Griffin there, I would have won the game. But out of habit, I summoned it right here, couldn't activate its effect, and I lost the game. So not really sure why he tagged out Buster, but I guess he just wanted to give me a, and then you see that, but I guess he just wanted to give me an even bigger token. So this token, now we said 6322 last time. This one is 11.9, like 11,900 attack and 8,800 defense. So yeah, that's a big token, and we're just gonna go ahead and let him get his effects. Get our Rampage because we had Nova, and when you Nibiru a Nova, you get the effect. Then we discard to summon, bring back Nova, and then he rage quits that one. So let's get to the next replay, guys. Here we go, third and final replay for you guys. I do already know what the next replay is because at the time of recording this, I just finished my matchup with the Burning Abyss stun variant that's kind of popular at the moment and making its rounds. Game 1, he just absolutely bodied me, and Game 2, I chose to go first to try and set up disruption to prevent him from doing much. I didn't do that, and he completely took control, and I was nervous, I'm not going to lie, and I actually thought about just saving time and starting to work on these videos instead of just saying good game, give it to him, but I wanted to stick it out. I just had that inkling, and we actually pulled it out, and then Game 3, we bodied him, so really, really excited to show you guys that replay. I think there's a lot of things that I can show you, just because I learned a lot. I've never been a fan of going against Burning Abyss. Brock has made a few appearances on the channel. He is a very big fan of Burning Abyss and plays the stun variant as well. So I sent that replay to him right away to see what I could have done different, or where my opponent maybe made a mistake. But yeah, so this replay, why would I search Hertz and not Core? Well, set 2, 3 in hand, I was kind of expecting Core to not go through regardless, and I mean, I still have Gamma and Kaiju, where I could have just pitched both of them, and then Overflow and Impermanence, so it's not like I wouldn't have had any plays, but at the same time, I have Overflow impermanence, gamma, if I can't make my Galaxy Soldier play. So let's go ahead and do the Galaxy Soldier play instead. Just quick little background as to why I do things the way I do them. I don't think that they're always correct, but sometimes you're feeling it and you just kind of go with it. Not sure at all why he did that. And if he was going to hit any of them, he 100% should have hit Hertz. But I guess that's for another day. And then we're going to go ahead and just go right into our Infinity, because at this point there's no point in reviving the Hertz to attach it, because we all know I play one Cyber Dragon, so it's banished. I can't plus by getting Hertz attached to Infinity regardless, so I wanted to leave Hertz in the graveyard in case, say, I draw into a repair plant. Now it is still live. So we set our overflow, set our impermanence. We have a pop 1, negate, negate, with a kaiju and negate follow-up. Swinging for 2700. Cosmic Cyclone on, which one does he target? I don't remember. Onto our overflow. So at this point it's a pop 1. I don't want to waste my negate on a pop 1. If we had 3 in the graveyard I would, and now that actually really hurts. But at the same time, now he's got 3 cards in hand, 3,000 life points, and now we finally learned what he's playing, Sky Striker. So 8,000 life points, 3,000 life points, 2 in hand. I like where we're going here. And he normals Ray. And then he actually admitted defeat, because he knew what was coming. He was going to activate, was it Area 0, target Ray, chain Ray, I negate it, destroy it, and then he excavates and hopefully can do something. He actually stuck around though, so that's nice that we finally got a match here. A lot of people say Sky Striker is another free, it's another buy. I disagree. It's a lot easier now without engage. I will 100% agree with that. But the deck plays so many hand traps, disruptions, card like Mystic Mind, there can be only one, that cause problems for us a lot. And yes, we could just contact their stuff, not trigger raid, do all those good things, but a really good Sky Striker player, I felt the matchup was still favorable, but it was anything but free, if that makes sense to anybody. So now we're going to go ahead and go for our play. Somehow he didn't open any hand traps both games, so I guess the heart of the cards was on our side there. Galaxy Soldier, now we're going to chain them and get our core back to our hand as a good follow-up. Galaxy Soldier. So yeah, once again for everybody watching. Oh, and then we get that, and we're going to once again summon our Rampage. Rampage milling 2 just to fuel our overflow. And we're still going to end with a negate and now a pop 4, I believe it is, because we have our core in hand too. So that's always really, really nice. So 1 negate, pop 4. I like our odds. But like I was saying, once again, Nerd Night Gaming, link down below. Really appreciate everyone who has played. And we have a few tournaments we're really close to firing off. And like I said, we got a free tournament, guys. You don't even have to pay for some of these. Come play, win a Toon BLS or some credit to play. And yeah, good things to come. Lots more to do. And let's get this game going. Once again, Cosmic Cyclone. He just opens these things like crazy. Here, I actually had a slight misplay. I wasn't, I meant to click my impermanence, but I was still hovering over the wrong card. And we see that I said chain and then we return it. And we do that here because it's a pop 4. So is my 1 negate enough, or do I want the pop 4? I'd take the pop 4 because he's not going to OTK me, and I can just blow up his field then in the end phase. So infinite impermanence negating Nibiru. Not to actually negate Nibiru, we want to negate the column, which negates Cosmic Cyclone, because Cyclone doesn't even trigger the effect of overflow. We're going to go ahead and let him take out our token. End phase, and he doesn't actually do anything. So we actually get pretty lucky on our draw. We go for our Naxter, summon Naxter, and that's the game. We would have went into Anima and revived our Rampage and then won that way. But yeah, so there it is, guys. Can't wait until the next one. BA Stun. It's going to be interesting.